Ladies and gentlemen, it's me, the aLeXx, and I'm here to give you my Royal Rumble review. I thought this show was good. Every match here delivered. Plus, it got me excited for next Raw. And honestly, yeah, like I said, this is a fun show. I enjoyed it, top notch. Definitely one that you should definitely go check out. I'm gonna start off by saying that this is a B show. It's not an A show, but it's a B show, and that's something positive I can give to WWE now. Definitely. B plus, not quite, cause I mean we'll get to it. I mean the kickoff was honestly the shittiest thing of the show. It was the Dudleys, Damian Sandow with Darren Young, Jack Swagger, and Mark Henry, and the Ascension. Just a bunch of fucking guys throwing in together. The only one I give respect to is the Dudleys, and they didn't even fucking win. It was Jack Swagger and Mark Henry. Not even I preferred, if it wasn't gonna be them, I would prefer it to be Darren Young and Damian Sandow out of the bunch. Ascension could definitely just stay in NXT. They were doing so well. Why do they come back? I don't know why they makes them come back. So yeah, this is definitely skip the kickoff. I never count the kickoff with the show, but I watch it and hopefully get a good match. This had potential of being an okay match, but it was just garbage. It was. But then we kick off the night with the match of the night: Dean Ambrose and Kevin Owens in a last man standing match. This match was, like I said, the match of the night. It wasn't anything spectacular. It's not a match of the year contender. It's definitely the best match they had this month. But no, like I said, not a match of the year contender. It was just going straight up brawling. It was a little bit slow. It was missing something. It was. I don't know what was it. I mean, we had plenty of table spots. Actually, it ended with a table spot with Kevin Owens. He was about to jump on a bunch of tables, but I mean, on a bunch of chairs where Dean Ambrose there, and then he just kind of drops him. There's two tables that I forgot were just laying there, and he just kind of fell on them. The commentary got involved in this. I mean, Michael Cole's like, "Oh my God, you threw him in the boom," and then Michael Cole botches commentary because he gets hit first, and then he's like, "Oh my God, he hit," and then he just kind of stopped. And it was just, I mean, Michael Cole, God damn it. Byron Saxton was the best commentator of the night. Thankfully, no Jerry Lawler. He was actually in the panel, like the one with Booker T and Renee Young and shit. He was actually there instead of on commentary, which is great. Put Michael Cole there too. Bring in anybody. Just bring new commentators, definitely. The commentators actually weren't that bad today, but I thought they were still annoying and dull. Yeah, so skippable commentary. But aside, like I said, it was a great match. I feel like it needed blood, and there was some parts that was just kind of predictable what was gonna happen. Even with the part where Kevin Owens kind of like does that side slam from the top rope onto the table, I kind of did predict that. It was a little bit shocking, but I kind of didn't predict that. And like I said, it was just a great. It's a great match. Nothing spectacular. I'm giving it 4 stars. That's the nicest thing I could give it. Yeah, like I said, still my match of the night for sure. Definitely these two guys have good chemistry. Yeah, I like it a lot. Then we get New Day versus the Usos. First of all, to get a new trombone, whatever the hell that thing is called. And I like this match a lot too. Definitely, like I said, I like this match a lot. And I know a lot of you guys are hating on it because you guys have seen it so many times on Raw. And this is why I like this match. Simply because I don't watch Raw all that much. I kind of just watch it on YouTube and then just kind of skip around stuff just to get to the main points. Even if that, you watch just the pay-per-views and then just kind of just see the story there. If they have video packages, they definitely showed you that. No Chris Jericho in this. I was actually kind of shocked that Chris Jericho wasn't standing with them, but it was alright. Another, like I said, good match. I liked it. Not the best, not the worst. It was just there. If I had to pick the worst match, it would be actually the next match, and it wasn't even that bad. It was actually a good match. I think everything was 3 stars except for 3 stars or 3.25. You know, everything was around that time. Besides one match, and Dean Ambrose versus Kevin Owens. I'll get to the other one match, but yeah, I love Kalisto versus Alberto Del Rio, even though it was the weakest match out of the bunch, simply because like I said, I've seen every match. Even though I haven't watched Raw, these are the only matches I paid attention to. I think the first time Kalisto won the championship was my favorite match out of the bunch. Either that one or the one that John Cena was on his corner. The SmackDown was just stupid because it just ended. But then this one was slightly better. It was really good. Honestly, I keep saying this to myself. Alberto Del Rio is not having fun with the match. He just isn't, and it's just kind of sad in a way. If Lucha Underground definitely made more money, you'd know damn well Alberto Del Rio would have never came back. Then again, we wouldn't have gotten these cool matches with Kalisto and Alberto Del Rio. Next match, Becky Lynch versus Charlotte was. I had a good video package. I really enjoyed it, and it just even got me pumped for the match. Like, oh shit, this match is gonna be good. It was alright. Definitely nothing compared to like a Sasha Banks versus Bayley or a Sasha Banks versus Becky Lynch or Speaking of Sasha Banks, I'll get to that later. But definitely, I like these girls fighting. Honestly, if they get a little bit more built, and actually, the problem with this match was Ric Flair when he threw the jacket on Becky Lynch while Charlotte was on submission hold. I feel like if Charlotte really was a good champion like Ric Flair said, I feel like he would have like kind of just been backstage saying no, I want you to do this on your own, and maybe we could have had. I would have given this match more respect to. And it's kind of sad because I love Ric Flair. He's one of my top 10 wrestlers of all time, definitely up there. And there's actually a part where I think the only real reason why Ric Flair was there is just to make out with Becky Lynch. And honestly, don't do that to me because I love Becky Lynch. She could be my wife if I turn 18 soon, which is in a couple months. Not lies. My birthday just passed a couple weeks ago, so God could wish, can he? But yeah, again, good match. Definitely a great step to the Divas, real Divas Revolution. That BS that just threw a bunch of divas in there, and I feel like the post match was great. Best part, I think, of the night, if not one of, with Sasha Banks coming in, you hear a theme song, and then she throws Becky Lynch out of the ring, and then you see Charlotte and Sasha Banks teaming up, which is like, oh shit, I didn't expect that. I thought they were building up Charlotte versus Sasha Banks, but she gets thrown out the ring. But then we get played when Sasha Banks attacks Charlotte and puts her in her submission hold and holds the Divas Championship. Like, yep, I'm next, bitch. Phenomenal. This better be built to WrestleMania. Don't just throw it away in Fastlane. Make Sasha Banks earn that shot. Maybe have Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks at Fastlane and then get Sasha Banks versus Charlotte at WrestleMania. Because, I mean, what was the point of pushing Becky Lynch out the way unless they were going to do something? Hell, we could even bring Bayley in the mix if she is planning to losing that championship soon against maybe a Asuka or a Carmella. Have it a fatal 4-way for the Divas Championship. Bring the actual Divas Revolution to WrestleMania because from what I've heard, the Divas, the four horsewomen have been some of the more popular divas out there. And if you can't do Bayley, bring Paige maybe into the mix. Keep her a heel or actually bring her back a face. I don't know. You could do a lot with this story, but definitely, if I had to pick out of the bunch which match I would want to see, would be Charlotte and Sasha Banks. Ah, shit. That was a mouthful. And then we kick off with the Royal Rumble. Now, I entered SamoanFan101's challenge. I was number 5, and I fucking hate this. Alright, yeah. Yes, SamoanFan101, I entered your challenge. You were number 7, I remember that. I remember everybody. Nature Boy 818 was actually number 1, and I was shocked. Anyways, I was number 5, and I'll get to number 5 in a minute. I'm pissed the fuck off. Roman Reigns and Rusev kick off the match. Rusev gets thrown out, like, whatever. Then we had, oh my god. I marked out for this. You should have seen me on Twitter, but AJ Styles is number 3, and he just fucking nails it. I was just in love with this. I fucking like just was unconscious. I was just like, holy shit, AJ motherfucking Styles is in the ring with the WWE champion. Granted, it's not like he was taking on a John Cena or something like that, but Roman Reigns, since he is the next guy to that they want to push and make sense. And plus, holy shit, I was marking the fuck out. Shit. And I mean, we didn't see much from him, but we seen enough. Then we get number 4, Tyler Breeze gets eliminated, like whatever. Coming in at number 5, representing the social outcast, Curtis Axel. Yes, I wasted a number 5 spot on Curtis motherfucking Axel. And I said to myself, if one of the social outcast members was my number, I'm gonna be pissed the fuck off. And I was so happy when Curtis Axel got eliminated, because that fucking bitch ruined my chances of being possibly a winner. I knew I wasn't gonna win at number 5, but at least give me a quality guy like a AJ Styles, for fuck's sakes, or maybe hell, I would have AJ Styles number 5 personally, because I would have loved that. But no, we had a lot of other cool shit moments. What else? I have the list actually of the Royal Rumble participants. Give me a minute. Just a second. Sorry about that. But anyways, yeah. So, alright, we got Curtis Axel. Then we get Chris Jericho, who lasted a long time in the ring. But damn, I feel like Chris Jericho should just retire. Just put him in the Hall of Fame, because he felt rusty in this match, even though he was in there for a while. Number 7, you SamoanFan101, you were in the match, and you got Kane, and you said you weren't gonna win, but definitely you didn't. And hell, at least Kane got eliminated by Braun Strowman, and hell, Braun Strowman even eliminated the Big Show, which was great for that. I was just marking out for that. And also during the match, Kofi Kingston had his other spot where just Big E holds him. We have actually seen this before at Battleground 2013. Not 13. 14. Battleground 2014. So no surprise there. And he got eliminated by Chris Jericho anyways. A lot of other cool shit. Oh, R-Truth was a goofball. He brings in a ladder, climbs up, and then he's like, wait, where's the WWE Championship? So then he just gets thrown out by Kane. They threw the ladder out. Problem, yes. You could have had so much potential with this. You could have used the ladder and beat the shit out of people. How cool would that be? Bring back that hardcore feel to a Royal Rumble, which is a huge disappointment. I did bring up the Wyatts, which I'll talk about later, but I want to talk about Kevin Owens, who actually walked into the ring kind of all rusty and like, I can't do this, because after getting my ass kicked in a last man standing match, hell, then when Dean Ambrose arrived, they all fought each other. And also, Kevin Owens eliminates AJ Styles, and which I said to myself, I know AJ Styles is not going to win, but whoever does eliminate him, I must respect that guy. It has to be someone I respect. It can't be just some Breakfast Club member or no League of Nations. None of that shit. Speaking of League of Nations, Wade Barrett wasn't in the Rumble. But yeah, Kevin Owens eliminates AJ Styles, which makes sense because they do have history back in ROH, all the indie shit that they've been part of. So it was good for that. No Austin Aries again, no Shinsuke Nakamura, no Doc Gallows, no Carl Anderson. AJ Styles is the only indie guy that they signed and came over. Plus Austin Aries is debuting on NXT, so that's great for me. But then we get Sami Zayn and eliminates Kevin Owens. It was great. Great moment. Definitely gonna start a feud there, or bring back the feud there. So that was great. And then we have the League of Nations getting Roman Reigns out the ring, and they beat the shit out of him, and he doesn't come back until number 29, which is Sheamus. So we don't see him in a while. The Wyatts are basically dominating until Brock Lesnar arrives and eliminates them all. Then Bray Wyatt was about to walk in the ring, but then the Wyatts all attack Brock and he gets eliminated, which was kind of dumb because the Wyatts got eliminated and then he gets eliminated. It was kind of stupid in a way, but I get that they're gonna build Brock and Wyatt for the feud, and I truly know that Bray Wyatt's gonna be done with after this. I mean, what else does Bray Wyatt have left? He has gotten his ass kicked by every single part-timer there is. Unless if Randy Orton loses to Bray Wyatt, we have lost hope for Bray Wyatt. We really did. Um. So yeah. Anyways, all this Rumble shit's crazy going on. Then we have number 30, and I was just thinking, it's going to be Daniel Bryan or Triple H. And yes, it was one of them. Triple H. He comes in, he has a stare down with Roman Reigns, pedigrees Dolph Ziggler, and then Roman Reigns spears Bray Wyatt. Then they kind of don't have a brawl, but they kind of just work around it. And then Dolph Ziggler almost eliminates Triple H, which I love because it led to a story back in 2014 when he took out the Authority in Survivor Series. So that was a great moment for Dolph Ziggler, even though he got eliminated by Triple H eventually. Chris Jericho got eliminated by Dean Ambrose, which first of all, I'm shocked Chris Jericho lasted that long in the Rumble, but thankfully he got out. I love Chris Jericho, like I said, but he got really rusty in this match. Then we had the final 5, which were no. Oh yeah, there was a stare down with Triple H and Bray Wyatt, which I never thought I would see, but eventually Bray gets eliminated. But the final 4 are Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, Triple H, and Sheamus, and I was thinking they're gonna repeat last year. It was just bullshit. Dean Ambrose is gonna get eliminated, and then he fucking loses to everybody, and then Roman Reigns gets rid of everybody, and then The Rock is gonna come and save him. I actually did think The Rock was gonna come out and save him again, but lo and behold, I was wrong. Roman Reigns and Sheamus and Dean Ambrose are kind of like fighting each other, and then Roman Reigns eliminates Sheamus, and then Triple H eliminates Roman Reigns from behind and shocks. And I'm glad that they did not really fight physically because I feel like they are gonna say that for WrestleMania. So the final 2 were Triple H and Dean Ambrose, and there's times where I thought Dean Ambrose was gonna win because of how fucking crazy this guy was. I'm like, but then I thought about it. Can Dean Ambrose really sell WrestleMania? Unless I feel like it could have worked if Seth Rollins was eligible to compete, but sadly he isn't. And then we do get a triple threat Shield match, but sadly that was not gonna happen. Sadly, but obviously Triple H wins. And here's the thing: everybody's complaining and bitching and moaning when all of you guys wanted that to happen. I mean, everybody's like, we do not want to see Roman Reigns. We want to see Triple H or Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar didn't do it, but at least he's getting built up for a Wyatt match. So are you happy there? And Triple H versus Roman Reigns doesn't sound that bad to me. The build-up has been going good. It better continue to be good, otherwise it's just dumb. Wow, this is a long video. I'm shocked. I gotta get to bed. Yeah, I'm gonna give this show a B. Not the best Royal Rumble, but it's the best one we've had in a while. 8 out of 10. If you want to do it that way, the star ratings are down below as always. It's me, the aLeXx. Please subscribe to this channel already. One more thing I just remembered. SamoanFan101. I don't know how long you're gonna be in YouTube. I don't know if you're gonna be here for long, but just in case you are, link down below to your channel because you were gonna give me a plug, and sadly I wasn't gonna get the plug, but I feel like you deserve it because for thinking about me and making me participate in your channels, even though I got Curtis Axel. So subscribe to SamoanFan101. He's a really cool guy. I met him on AskFM. I owe it to you, bro. Anyways, I'm just gonna close out here. It's me, the aLeXx, and until then, I'm out.